Limza, but I guess it's Limsa with an S. Lisa Lamosa. Wingardia Leviosa. God, there's so many people here right now. Limza some pizza. Lisa Simpsona. Listen, I am... let me just say this. I'm a ninja. Leviosa, not Leviosa. Leviosa, not Leviosa. Do they sell spaghetti here? Limza spaghetti. Let me get some spaghetti. It's me, a spaghetti. Oh, I wish I had that as a sound command. You can get French bread at Limza. Limza, like, the lore behind Limza is so fucked, man. It really is. Ooh, we got sand. Just hyping.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Limza.
Excellent.
Limza.
'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
The ship to Limza Lamonza.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Swear to me.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louisois of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Linsanga. I appreciate you being here, Britt. Thank you for that sub.
Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I,
Dost
merely
he
meant
know
it as a
neither,
professional
Majak?
courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in
I
private
would,
company.
I'd wear eyeshadow.
Or I'll
I
be
could
forced to
guy line.
respond in kind. Little
I could
Lord
guy line.
Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
I like that they have voice acting in most of the cutscenes. Estinian,
right,
yeah,
Tataru?
he's just like, why you
seem
gotta be like that,
positively
dude?
distraught.
We're bros. I even said you gotta look stronger when you were your sister.
Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just, we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hell's-bent on destroying the world.
Are they though?
And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
No sense in worrying about the things we're powerless to change, or I'll bring them back safely. Of course I'm gonna bring back safety. I'm a homie. I'm the warrior of light. Warrior of darkness. The warrior
hold
of
you to that.
lukewarm water.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and
Hooray,
promise that
Boulder.
they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our
wider
part
the
to
better.
ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
That's thick with 3 Qs.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Charlian!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
Oh. Just give me a minute to unpack this, Maggie. Just give me a minute to unpack what you just said. I'm not ignoring you. It's just there's a cutscene. You're saying things, and I got to respond.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
You know, now that you say that, Maggie, it kind of sounds like a more formal
That
Patches.
which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure
Yeah, it's
every
Emmett.
moment, every step of your descent.
Listen, I liked Emmett before everybody else liked Emmett, okay? I was like, yo, Emmett's dope. Dope as fuck. And then when he pulls out a gun, I was like,
And
Emmett's
there,
a
in the
machinist?
depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Emmett's just like a... I've always liked villainous characters. Especially the villains that are not so villainous, you know? Like, Emmett's not really a villain, per se. He's just misunderstood. And then by the end of the story, people are like, oh my god, poor Emmett. Oh my god, it's Emmett. Oh my god, it's so poor Emmett. He's actually not a bad guy. It's like he was holding the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Feel. Think.
I heard that we meet Heidelin, like, right off the rip.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
You're a Graha fan? I mean, I don't dislike Graha. I don't.
Called
I think
out
he's
to
a cool
you,
guy.
you say?
I think he's a good guy.
I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
really excited. I hope I enjoy the story. I know there's a lot of people that are hyping the hell out of it. And I'm not saying that the hype isn't worth it, but, you know, like a lot of times people will hype stories up, hype games up, and then you play them, and I don't know. We'll see. I like to keep my hype to a reasonable, chaotic level.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last.
Damn, they didn't
warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Yeah, this ain't no Navi, Maggie. Hey, listen. I can trust your words no longer. I got mad when I found out she was a primal. Oh yeah. This is like after this.
Have every right to say that. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Hydaelyn has always been, a primal. Zodiark was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
She just mentioned time?
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
So no one else can see the ghosty lady.
I will not keep you further.
So
your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
So, Jess, here's the thing. If I remember correctly, the Council of the Asians, or whatever they called themselves beforehand, was 14 people, and those 13 people are the ones that sacrificed themselves to create Zodiark, if I'm...
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh,
if I can recall. So those 13
and a good morning to you too.
Did that, and then the 14th, who's unnamed, sacrificed themselves to create Hydaelyn.
Then let's go.
That gave Hydaelyn the ability to separate
the
things that she attacks. The splintering Zodiark into the 13 pieces. The world into 13 pieces.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
So we're the 14th? I thought that
There
Well,
she
yeah,
is.
you know what? Now that you mention it,
Good old
wind advisory,
Charlian.
that Florida life.
Oh, I see it.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you? Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you,
But
my
we're
friends.
the 14th.
We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
To the moon! Nice. So, Jess, that makes sense. I know that in Shadowbringers...
The solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands.
I was literally about to say, this looks like the same building
How
in the
swiftly they abandoned
hinterlands.
it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Does Emmett narrate this whole expansion? Because that's pretty badass.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next, then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
Yeah, Estinian.
May.
Just do the paperwork. Just do the paperwork, Estinian.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration offices were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
We shall. So, about the 14th, I think I knew that. I know that we've gotten like 8 pieces of our soul back out of like
Greetings.
13 of them.
We've just
14 of
arrived
them.
and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldesion at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
It's so weird seeing
Very
this
good.
Lala
I
with
have
big-ass
paperwork
elf
detailing
ears,
your
man.
group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
Imagine a future we don't even use pens.
See how it
You're
glows?
just like, magic!
That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Wah, wah, wah. Tell Papa we're home.
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Alize. I hear their dad's a real
Your
dick.
applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Damn! Funny how that worked out. I was like, I heard their dad's a real dick. Well, no wonder why everybody said that. Because they disowned their sin.
And
the
while
children.
such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation.
I love that word.
Times are quite
exacerbating.
troubled enough already.
This reminds me of...
We shall keep that in mind.
The jungle music in Final Fantasy XI. Or actually...
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
We both wear maiming gear. She's like, yeah, these guys are trustworthy.
Name and occupation?
Warrior fucking light. What should I say? Artist, adventurer by trade, artisan. I am an artisan. I got level 80 all across the boards. Champion of Erosia. Ooh, you know what though? I've always considered myself, I hate the whole I'm the champion, like warrior of light. I know that's weird, but like my backstory, my mindset. You think the internet's out for good? Them damn wind? The Florida wind got you. But like my backstory for Sane is that he's this adventurer, he's rough and gruff, he's been doing it for a long time, and he finally bought a house to turn into a bar. Like, he's just an adventurer that just keeps getting sucked into all of these epic moments. And he just...
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea, and it does indeed match the profile provided. You may enter. And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Oh god. Oh god. Why does he look so confused? Badass? Professional badass? Say it. Bro, say it. Say it.
If you'll allow me...
But
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Get out of here, cat ears! Sorry,
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
But it's right, Jess. He's just like, if I'm not a dragoon, what am I? What is life? What is to be? What is to not be? If I'm not stabbing things from the sky,
it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear.
Oh,
there is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
There's just some crossbreeding over here.
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
I wonder what would have happened if like they just let him answer like, I'm a fucking bum. I'm a badass bum. Murder hobo. Oh, this is great. This is such a good start. This is such a good start to this. I'm really enjoying it. I just realized that I've been recording. There. That's weird. I don't know why I was recording. That's there. Let's get her done. Let's get her started. He's like, I need money. Jess, opinion. I know some people who do not watch unvoice acted cutscenes. They skip the unvoice acted cutscenes and only watch voice acted cutscenes. Opinion. Anybody in chat's opinion. A homecoming. Estini and I are just outsiders. They're like, what's up with this place? What's going on? Their opinion is that they get enough story from the voice acted cutscenes that they can figure it out. This music reminds me of Dark Cloud. Hello, my baby, it's baby time. Hello? Hello, baby. Oh, my chatbot just asked, hey there, come here often? Well timed there, little Orbot. Well timed. O Orange, by thy leave. By thy leave, I leave thee. Anybody here play Dark Cloud? This is Dark Cloud music. Hands down. When does Island zoom zoom motherfucker boop boop? When does why can't I remember the name of it? I literally just tweeted about this the other day. Raha, come with me. Twilight Paradise, Starlight Paradise. The Stardew Valley content. Why can't I remember the name of it? This actually looks pretty. Doesn't look as good when I open it. Doesn't look as good when. Oh my god, I'm naked. There we go. It does not look as good open. It looks. Let's see how it looks in Black Ninja. I appreciate that, Lurk. You stealthy ninja, you. Oh, I know. I hate quests like this. I hate quests like this. Okay. Oh, where are we going? I guess we're going here. Alright, where is the ether? Let's get attuned to everything. Okay, good. Okay, good. The way they were describing it, it felt like I could just, like, run off and leave these guys behind, and it was gonna be terrible. Let's do all of this mapping. We'll do 1, 2, and then... Yeah. Still behind me. I thought this was gonna be one of those missions where they're like, okay, lead these people to where you're gonna go. And, like, if you go too far, they stop walking, and they're like, oh, I've been left behind. I'd be mad. I hate quests like that. I hate them. Like, I understand why they exist. Jess, I appreciate your wonderful welcome back to the story. I'm excited to finish this saga of the Ascians. I think the Ascians are really neat. I think that each Ascian has this, like, level of personality. Astronaut boys, oh my god. They just have this personality that's like, I was like, they're all unique. Hello, astronaut boys, welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna say it's been a while, but you just said it's been so long, and you're back to me. Welcome back. It has been a very long time. I see you everywhere else, Astro. I wasn't gonna say anything since you mentioned it. Just kidding. Welcome back, Astro. I've missed you. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a good old time. I'm playing some Final Fantasy 14 tonight. Nothing too serious, just chilling like a villain. I'm fighting a cold. I think it's a cold. It might be a flu. I have a COVID test scheduled for tomorrow. I'm going to be working from home tomorrow. The plan is to keep everybody safe. I'll get my test. I think it's a rapid test. I'm not 100% sure. I hope it's a rapid test. But if not, I guess I'll just figure out what I'm doing for that. Rainer is going back to, or not going back, he's going to daycare tomorrow for the first time. He's fine. He had a fever of 102 yet. But literally, like, within 24 hours, his fever was gone. And he's a happy, bouncing baby boy. In fact, you just missed him. He visited the stream for a hot second. He was like, hey guys, what's up? Yeah, he was. The internet did make you miss the baby. I apologize, man. I apologize. Here you go, astronaut voice, just for you, just for you. Flip me over. Man, I love the colors that my rooms have right now, man. It's like one of the best investments I made into stream is getting these fog lights, these colored fog lights. I love it. I love the look of it. They look great. They look great. Who could stomach the schools and separate meals no longer? That's funny. He's like, the food here sucks. I'm quitting my schooling and I'm opening a restaurant. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. I love how she calls Graha Tia just Raha. Sell some fluffy pancakes for you? Of course. The fluffiest. Only the fluffiest cakes for you, man. Hold on, I gotta plug my phone in. Sell all the cakes. An unusual shape. It really is an unusual shape. A lot of people commented on this when it was revealed. The confluence. The research facility. Right? Exactly. I went from Reaper hype, fighting bad guys and summon bad guys and whatnot. Head to Agora. Agora. Where is Agora? So many people here. Of course, this is like the new hub city. Ooh, look at that Dark Knight right there. That's a badass looking Dark Knight. Imported goods and wares. So pretty much Krill is walk me around, show me around the new area. The new area being actually the home to the majority of the Scions. Grahati, Kriel, Uranger, Ishtola, and Thancred. As they've been called Archons, I believe is the correct term. This fine Charlemagne. Probably saying all of the names right, even though they keep saying all of the names once. This was the stage, but now it's where the councils hang out. Rah ha ha. Ooh, look at this fancy looking bar. Play Dark Cloud again. I don't know when I'd ever have time to play Dark Cloud again, but I should play Dark Cloud again. Has anybody played Dark Cloud before? PlayStation 2 exclusive. Dark Cloud 2. Great. You like rebuild towns and make them look cool. Talking about Alizé's house. Talking about the twins. Their house is the biggest. Of course, they've been disowned by their father because he's a jerk. That is a big-ass house. I like all this detail, but I don't know. I kind of just want to, like, get on with it, you know? Which kind of makes me sad. It makes me sad to say that because, like, I love RPGs. I love ARPGs, JRPGs. Like, I enjoy all of that, you know? But I feel like I've kind of lost that RPG wonder at times. Like I enjoy Japanese role-playing. Whoa. Hold. That's the level 81 caster helmet? Yeah, so JRPGs are classified as like these grindy role-playing games. Like it's not your typical like role-playing game that you would find. Like Korean RPGs are like kind of known for like, you know, being a little pay-to-winny at times. But like JRPGs are super grindy. Like that's just like a classification. Like gaining XP to get levels and fighting they're long epics, you know, games. Man, Jess, I'm really glad that you told me. I know you're lurking, so you probably don't hear this, but I'm really glad you convinced me to turn off my music and put on the game music. This is such a... Like, I would be the kid in the background right now with the little, like, cup filled with rice going... Or with the little bongo jump. You know? Oh, this is a jam. Ever since our former headquarters along with the isle itself vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations for the Baldesion. But yeah, maybe it's just because I have less time. Maybe it's because I have less time to really enjoy a long-winded RPG. Oh, ain't no rest for this wicked. I heard that this MSQ can take about 20 to 25 hours. We're going into the nap rooms. Nap. Wow, this got some cool artwork in here. So this MSQ should take me to level 9 on REAPER.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Pray forgive me.
It's fine, Urianger. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroid's plans from coming to fruition. At present, present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy.
Interesting.
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
But Maggie, they make great steak tips.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
I do like his armor.
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
And that's where
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Krar's lines of inquiry, and having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
It's just gonna be like Shadowbringers where I get to choose
Yes,
where I go.
it is quite the quandary.
Which was actually kind of neat. I liked how they did it.
Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
I can't stop looking at her teeth.
As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Go talk to your dad.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Damn, everybody's signing up for the book reading.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course! The more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner.
You mean all the
Thoughts?
badasses?
Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
So Estinian,
I'll be happy to have you along then.
And
So for this
Urianger.
group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Urianger. And me, the badass. We're the badass crew going to Thandor.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
So fruitful. Fruitful? Fruitful. Don't mind me just scratching my nose and slightly picking it and flicking. Pick and flick. Pick and flick. Damn, I'm still not leveled up? This is crazy. I went in with like a quarter into 80, then I did all of the 70 through 80 Reaper quest line, and I've done 2 or 3 of these MSQs, and I still haven't gained a level yet. Yeah, you can't question the counselors. Exit the annex to the right. West to the woods. Interesting. So no boat ride. Yeah. Aetherology. Aww. Poor guy. Being Elven Bros right now. Looking for Kit. Not the car. The researcher. Alright. Oh my god. So many quests. So many quests. So, plus quests are important. I'll pick up the plus quest off stream. My goal right now, guys, is I will do MSQ on stream, and I will do every non-MSQ thing off stream. So Thursdays, Final Fantasy, and wow. She thought the library sent the goon squad after him. I like that hairstyle, though. Do we get access to that hair? So basically, she's explaining how Aetheryte travel is inconvenient because you have to travel there at least one time to attune to the Aetheryte. Man, that's so inconvenient. That's bad. That's still so good. She got an Aetheryte earring. I love how they have just about every design of Aetheryte in there right now. Like, Maggie, imagine somebody in the world was just like, listen, you just travel to your favorite place once, and then you can instantly travel there afterwards any amount of times you want. I'd be like, yes, sign me up. But what she's explaining right now is they figured out a way to attune two Aetherites to each other. So if you've never been to one place, you can go to the Aetherite that has been attuned to it. Use that Aetherite to transport yourself to their like teleportation point, which are called Aetherites. Travel via live stream. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear. Read that again. Unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating. Is that really that unreasonable? Maggie, now that you mention it, I don't know if you would die if your soul was disintegrated. I'm guessing maybe, in a way, maybe your body would be alive. The way this travel works is you attune yourself to one of those blue rocks up there, alright? And if you attune yourself to the blue rock, you can then teleport and or travel to other blue rocks. So they're saying that they figured out a way to, like, skip the process of attunement just by having two blue rocks attuned to each other.
Right, we're all set. Just the four of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, so basically there's this life stream that you can tap into, and these aetherite crystals are like hub spots for that life stream.
Yes, right there
I
is
love the
fine.
idea of teleportation.
Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether. Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Oh, this bitch.
What?
I'm pretty sure Thancred, I can't remember why, but he can't like develop ether. He can't like do the whole ether thing. So yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Damn. Look how far they teleported.
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have? What chance?
Oh, shit.
Against such an insidious foe.
Aether sickness. Fucking took Rouge out. Oh my god. Oh. Il sabar. Thunder.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
Really bad shellfish. Look like you just ate a bad oyster.
Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
It's fucking hilarious.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
So Stinian had no job. Now he has a job, and he's really bad with coin. That's hilarious. Well, I mean, he was like a noble. Like, his pockets were endless. The depth of his pockets were quite deep. And it makes sense. You manage to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, you will be unable. Okay. Okay, so let's avoid that again by attuning. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. I shall deny. Deny. I like the humor that they've inserted into this story. All right, I get it. I love it, but I get it. I love it, but I get it. Love it, love it, love the way you do it. I love it, love it, I love the way you do it. Oh my god. What a bump. What a bop. Oh my god. How much did he just spend on a hair tie? $94. $9,400. Imagine spending $909.40. Let's just say it's like $9.40. Imagine spending $9.40 on a hair tie. Look at that elephant man. Interesting. So basically what they're trying to say right now is that J is saying it's like they're pretty much just saying the merchants trying to fleece everybody, trying to overcharge everybody is a sign of the nation weakening. I will tell them hello and hi and bye and this, that, zoogabop. Thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate you, man. I gotta talk to the gemstone trader. Luckily for me, I have plenty of gemstones. I don't know why I'm checking all this stuff. Do I just talk to that person over there? Or... oh yeah, I guess I do talk. Janalil. Very little activity. So there's been less activity at this port. Interesting. Alright, let me wrap up this quest, and I guess I'll wrap up the stream. I guess that makes sense. The tower pops up nearby. People are like, oh, I don't want to go near that tower. I mean, hold on. Can we see the tower from here? Yes. Look how foreboding that tower is. I don't want to come here either. Dalamaskans aren't coming! The Providence are in chaos! Yeah, these towers are really fucking everything up. canceled or indefinitely postponed. Oh my god. I feel for this. I work in trucking and transportation and logistics. And I feel this. I feel this. Of course, shit's not canceled. It's like in full force, but that's a big ass elephant man. Matsya. Love it. Love it. Alright, let's see what Matsya's got to say, and then I'll probably wrap it up. We'll probably wrap it up for tonight. Yes, yes. Can I help you? Indeed, you can. He's a fisherman. Oh man, they haven't been buying his fish. Very polite, handy-working man. Let's see who be